Chief Minister Manipur says partition of the India and Pakistan could have been avoided had there been a leader like Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Governor Ganeshan says Centre is committed to eliminate tuberculosis from India by 2025. Governor instructs relevant officials to identify TB patients in all districts. Agriculture Minister Thongam Biswas says Manipur has sufficient urea stock and assures less distribution of fertilizers to local farmers. Combined team of CAF and PD and Manipur police bust LPG black marketing racket at Ningthim Chakaro. Rajya Sabha MP Laysan Basanazawa says Manipur will never fall apart if the ethnic Meitei community remains strong during tough times. Manipur reports no new case of COVID-19 nor fatality or any recovery in past 24 hours. State active COVID cases remains at 2. And India adds 12,847 new COVID-19 cases, above 7,000 recoveries and 14 deaths in 24 hours. COVID cases rise to 63,063. Hello and welcome to Impact News, watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANGUJAM SHELLYRA. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear a mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Chief Minister Manipur says the partition of the India and Pakistan could have been avoided had there been a leader like Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He was speaking at a discussion programmed of the book Veer Savarkar, The Man Who Could Have Prevented Partition, written by Central Information Commissioner Uday Matukar and Chirayu Pandit at the auditorium of JN Dance Academy in Imphal today. Lauding the role of Prime Minister Narendra Modi on bringing and unified India, Chief Minister Manipur said that the partition still has ramifications even to this day in the form of demand for separation in Jammu and Kashmir and Northeast India. He said the situation is due to lack of deliberation by leaders of the past. He also stressed on the need to imbibe the ideal of nation first propagated by BJP so as to induce the feeling of love for nation and patriotism among people. Chief Minister Manipur also expressed concern of a lack of deliberation on the 3,000-year-old history of Manipur. He said that a thorough discussion on existing political and geographical imbalance is the need of the hour. Vice Chancellor of DMT University, Professor N. Ras Mohan, Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, Professor Naurim Lokindra, Director of RIMS, Professor A. Santa, Vice Chancellor of Manipur University of Culture, Professor P. Gunindro, Kargil War Hero Colonel Dr. Razist Adus S. Amt, and General Council Member of Sangeet Natak Academy, New Delhi, S. H. Navachandra attended the program.
Manipur political imbalance, geographical imbalance, population growth, sudden increase of villages, sudden increase of population in some area. Why? So it doesn't matter. We have to go deeply. Manung sanga the tea landa. We state structure like this. Unna like kan one of some. Ningata bena dung like throwing Kashmir sanga India to right. Prime Minister Modi की visionary leadership ले रहा हूँ कहीं से इंडिया की partition तो Kashmir तो मतलब कि लाइव 370 तो उसके मतलब तो ये तो मतलब श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी जेल में नूंगा फूल लगा
Governor Ganeshan says Centre is committed to eliminate tuberculosis TB from India by 2025. He was instructed relevant authorities to conduct survey to find out number of TB patients to facilitate appropriate remedial measures. The governor said this during an interaction program of all district-level officers, representatives of local bodies and people held today at the indoor hall of the Eskula Women's College under Nambol subdivision in Bishnupur district. The governor reiterated that cleanliness should be the mantra for maintaining good health and stressed on concerted effort towards ensuring a clean and healthy environment. He maintained that with considerably decreasing antisocial activities, Manipur is moving ahead in the path of development. He urged people to cooperate with one another and strive together for developing the nation.
Central government this year they have taken a oath to eliminate completely tuberculosis. Now we are in 2022. By 2025, the tuberculosis also should be completely eliminated. And I discussed with the Red Cross Society and discussed with the health officers recently. Only Manipur stands at this stage now. And I want you to cooperate with the government. You yourself voluntarily come forward to vaccinate yourself.
Responding to attendees at the interaction program, Lotak Development Authority LDA Chairman M. Asni Kumar maintained that the Lotak Lake is in a deplorable condition at present. He asserted that state government is working towards conserving the Lotak Lake and government is going to implement a law to keep a check on illegal fishing in the lake. He informed that stern action will be taken against violators of the law. Moirang MLA Tongam Santi, Moirang MLA, Oinamt MLA Irengbam Nalini, Bisnupur DC Brikam Lorembam, Secretary to Governor Bobby Wycombe and district level officers attended the event. Interacting with people, Governor Lakanation assured that he will apprise the government about the likes and interests of people and work towards realizing it.
Area villagers karana mudangda lakanda koi yam illegal oi pai tare koi na fabi the electric current dynamo se naraga na faba the poison se naraga use khapri thok se adum tawdra lai person kar hekale ase koi lotak process ek ki makha da some lo bol kara na ki ko thare local punishment pe bhi ada to se ek ase koi review to re ke draft to lo the government ke to honorable governor la kan am thu na samna akan ba koi action loragani.
Agriculture Minister Thongam Biswazit reiterated that Manipur has sufficient urea in stock and is short of limited distribution of the fertilizers to local farmers. He was speaking on the sidelines of District Agriculture Fair on fertilizer management for sustainable agriculture. District Agriculture Office and Agriculture Technology Management Agency jointly organized the event at State Mechanized Farm Complex in Lamphel today. Awards were presented to 13 shortlisted farmers groups at the event.
Taumaruin hoyukse khogi low ubi matam jok salak punina har se mamangi se thok hiba problem to thok tanaba hona gani habi ofam di thambire hoji stock to kyam nei bage pi bagi mo se kamane pi ge
khoi in fact stock to labor si in term of the lakh layina otherwise actual high basi ngonda higher roige because we koina confidential khara ngak tragati koi harpiu habi post demand je nti hengala kane na kun control tona ba koina masi ma silent thamage understood ta thamjar ge na dum thamjage other district ki agriculture officer sings da koina district ta thar har kanda survey ta holli manam de krai da law hena ui because manam de koina masi political allocation ya de har da masi farmers da farmer gi oiba koina purely farmers gi oiba pot ama oibanina my magi leriba concern MLA jingna irak pachu akoi loimag lok chale receive tawre ade farmers jingna irak pachu lawre aduga tongan ba group aduga CSO gi tongan ba lerek pasina koina loimag lok chale har kanda hariba posting si pulam koina amana irak pachu recommend tor pachu koina verification chale har kanda akoi on the basis of the verification report da koina akoi har je pin na ba report lak pani koina han farmers meet tawam numit su farmer khara na mayam jutabi rangani media gi har phangte have the khudak the evening the har pi chale koi
har gi matang se pata pai da bulung myam lei base masigi matang de karam steps
koi pata pai dre na farmer na lawana uraga pada piru de leite maduma gi hak mat pa kawi adna ma farmer du na bunga si toll free law thoi ba potu na traga agriculture ge dio na traga head office la kan ai law uje na har ba mafam du check tor kan koina har pi ba je pi su pi gani na ai rai line na dum thamjage sumana.
Meanwhile, All Manipur Progressive Farmers Association pressed North appeals to relevant authorities to solve the issues of the unavailability of fertilizers facing farmers. It appeals to relevant ministers and MLAs not to apply dirty politics when it comes to fertilizers. Agriculture Department launched toll-free number 1800-345-3822 today to address the grievances of farmers and sort out issues facing them on time. Addressing the District Agriculture Fair 2022, Minister Thongam Biswajit said measures have been taken to enable users of drone camera and latest technology as a part of the government's initiative on doubling the farmers' income. He added that Agriculture Department will apprise the State Cabinet over purchase of tractors and other machineries under government scheme. Biswajit expressed belief that mass-scale practice of mechanized farming will increase farmers' income.
Technology hengalaba matamda high yield ki power se hengalaba matamda khoi Bharat se economic lamjenda ngasi mang thabang ngani haibagi wakhalon galona farmer da encouragement piba promote to bahadina toan scheme ji manung ngasi dismam thole lupa lakh mapan puthopa ngamdraga di lomi amana tractor subsidy phangdre lairiba loan laige da farmer ki loan pibiraba aduga ekhogi lairiba mai subsidy do piraga di ekhoi masigi lairiba pose farmer sing da magi owning oiba leiba maru mapang jumana subsidized rate ta low du khwen biragadi akogi win-win situation da phanghauda farmers ing tu loi kana phangna bagi che masi kano ama oina koi university minister da sonamaki general discussion da hodoke.
Minister of the Water Resource and Relief and Disaster Management, Owangbo Niwai, stressed on the need to build more dams in the state to ensure availability of water for cultivation and to generate electricity. The minister was speaking at the one-day workshop on Dam Safety Act 2021 organized by Central Water Commission under Department of Water Resources, RDNGP, GR Ministry of Jal Shakti, Government of India at Ambedkar International Center in New Delhi yesterday. Minister Owangbo Niwai also emphasized on the importance of proper examination of the dam sites before their construction. The workshop was held to discuss dam safety norms when constructing new dams in the country. A combined team of CAF and PD staff and Singzame police busted LPG black marketing racket at Ningtem Zakarong today. The illegal gas agency was selling cooking gas at Ningtem Zakarong by using permit to operate in Kampopi district. The team recovered 114 cooking gas during the raid. CAF and PD OSD POL Hawambobi said that the seized LPG will be sealed by the department and action will be taken against the culprits involved. He warned that similar raid will be carried out in other places.
Ningtem Zakarong da swaina khoi gas myam ji ubire da si myam si je toroga moina lek ta loina thadok tana leramne si mathang da amona tobidana ba koina gas agency tobiri ba singda koina warning oina piraga hojik kano gas cylinder singa se koina jaga amada pusalla da sil toroga thamjara mani adugi makha ta ba koina moigi agency siga kari action loga da ge habdo koi director ga tana jawa tumba apena makha ta action na se logja gani ado moi ngasi degi dia koina gas cylinder singa se koina loina sil toroga thamjara mani aduga moi hojik agency su apai negotiation lak tribokti moi gas amata distribute to ya giro ha na ko thamjari. Thank you.
All India Trade Union Congress Manipur State Committee demands Centre to withdraw the Agnipath scheme. Press release from All India Trade Union Congress Manipur State Committee says Agnipath scheme is of no good for the nation. Rajya Sabha MP and titular King of Manipur Laisemba Sanazawa said Manipur will never fall apart if the ethnic Meitei community continues to stay strong during tough times. Laisemba Sanazawa today attended a one-day discussion program on protection and conservation of Umangklai or sacred groves. Relevant representatives of different Umangklai took part in the discussion organized by Royal Palace Ultra Sanglant at Iboyamasumangklila Sanglant in Palace Compound. The Rajya Sabha MP said that condition of native Meitei group is alarming as a result of demographic changes being inflicted by continuous migrants influx in Manipur. Laisemba Sanazawa added that family planning and late marriage are factors of decreasing of Meitei population, eventually leading to weakening of the community. He stressed on the need for people belonging to Meitei group to come together and discuss welfare and development of the community at Umangklai premises at least once in a week. Office bearers of Sanamhi Temple Board, Umanglai Kanbalu, who called different communities of Umanglai Harauba, priests and priestesses, attended the program.
Aikoina lingna aikoina kanna lairigadi Manipur nuaigani. Maitain looking matamdali Manipur have said. Tuna mache makai ta kai batu urgani have said. Ai kaptan haja brate mache Manipur buari lainabiu, Manipur civilization lainabiu, maduna sakhi wadani. Aduna hiram khudi makta aikoi kandaba yate, aikoi pundaba yate, aikoi ki inat, aikoi ki lighting, aikoi ki satam se, aikoi puraga sataba yate. Aduna ni aikoi ngasi umanglai ki lai buka se. Mathau ore masida khana ba waside ko chintin ba yaroi lanang na ba yaroi masida leiba ki ba wahom sing khana ra se ne hodok jabani.
Ahead of the 21st Declared Joint Uprising Day tomorrow, proscribed National Revolutionary Front Manipur NRFM conveys utmost respect to all those who lost their lives and those who sustained injuries, and to every protester of the massive protest stays against the ceasefire agreement without territorial limit signed between Centre and a nation IM. Press release from the NRFM maintains that the Bangkok Declaration of June 14, 2001 was an attempt to break Manipur, and it is everyone's responsibility to prevent it from happening. 11 Tangkul villages of Limarol, Chingchang and Federation of Hawi decide to stand united to save the indigenous inhabitants. Village authorities and members of Federation of Hawi took the decision in a recent meeting held at Kasom Kulen Community Hall under Kasom subdivision of Kamjong district. Combined team of Bishnupur District Police and commando personnel of the Quebec 45 arrested 2 men, including a video personnel, for allegedly shoplifting an electric woodcutter from a hardware store in Kaino yesterday. The arrested persons are 31 years old, Pumsham Zahir Khan, son of BH Fazur from Thiangtang Tarahe, and 31 years old BM Saidnik Khan, son of BM Salamdin from Thiangtang Tarahe Awang. The team has recovered a stolen electric woodcutter and Dio vehicle bearing registration number MN01EZ0809 from them. Impact News sources said video personnel Phungsam Jahir Khan is posted at Haibokching near Hyangtang. Bishnupur Police Station has registered a case against them. A laborer has been found hanging at the indoor stadium hall of Kumbi College in Bishnupur district. The deceased is 21 years old, Laishram Amarjit, alias Tebo, son of Laishram Ingota from the New Kaitel Manbi. He was working as laborer in the various construction activities taking place within the campus of the college. Deceased Laishram Amarjit reportedly left behind a 1-year-old son. According to his family, he had visited his family 5 days ago and there was no problems or issues with the family. The family was informed about the incident at around 8 p.m. yesterday. Kumbi Police Station OC Hussein Ahmad has inspected the spot and has registered the case. The body has been sent to Imphal for post-mortem after forensic team carried out on the spot preliminary examinations. Manipur did not report any positive case of COVID-19 out of the 45 samples tested in the past 24 hours. There is no death case nor recovery as well. Active cases remain at 2 as per the latest report from the State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room. Coronavirus has affected 1,37,244 people and claimed 2,120 lives in the state so far. Total recovered cases are 1,35,122. Recovery rate remains at 98.45%. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
The pinnacles of success. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNESCO School. Excellence in education.
Unique Education, the first CVSE and ICSE coaching center in Imphal. Admission open. CVSE Amadi Kosemgi class 11 Amadi 12 Science ki Thamangagi foundation course lakli patang taruk-tagi hogjaragani. Loina topic khudingma ki special NEET preparation class Amadi weekly test su thamjari. CVSE class 10 gi oina su Thamangagi foundation course su lakli patang taruk-tagi hogjaragani. Nupi macha singi hostels Amadi van service su thamjari. Kudong chaba singa si lobby ho Marol Gidamak Unique Education Segarod Konjing Hajari Lekai opposite Sangai Express Tagi Kambi Yagani.
Presto Personalized Wonders Imphal da nauna hangdok chari haidiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlam sing mafam asida phangbigani ngasi maglangsing birau Tilak Ras Enterprises Presto Thangal Bazar near Kasturi Thong Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back after the break, watching Primetime English Bulletin. India added 12,847 new COVID-19 cases, 7,985 recoveries and 14 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per the latest report of the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active case load stands at 63,063. Total recoveries are 4,26,82,697. Recovery rate stands at 98.64%. Death toll reaches 5,24,817. Over 195 crore 84 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine had been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 54 crore 32 lakhs 23,000 people. It has claimed above 63 lakhs 38,000 people, and recoveries are above 51 crore 84 lakhs 28,000. USA has the highest cases of above 32 lakhs 11,000 in the world. Ex-Paswa MLA A.K. Mirabai expresses concerns that intoxicants are becoming an integral part of the Manipur society. She called for framing a state policy to curb the same. She was speaking at the Foundation Day observance of the Holistic Vista Sub-Treatment Center, Ningthemcha Karong today. A.K. Mirabai opined that government and relevant department should sanction required funds for smooth running of rehab centers in the state.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯟꯅꯥꯏ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯇꯨꯡꯒꯤ ꯌꯨꯝꯕꯨꯔꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯛꯀꯗꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯇꯨꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯁꯥ ꯊꯝꯃꯤꯕ ꯅꯍꯥꯔꯣꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯀꯟꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯃꯃꯥ ꯃꯄꯥꯅ ꯋꯥꯅ ꯌꯣꯛꯆꯔꯗꯅ ꯃꯆꯥꯅ ꯍꯌꯦꯡꯗꯤ ꯑꯍꯜ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒ ꯁꯦꯕꯥ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯒꯅꯤꯅꯦꯅ ꯈꯟꯖꯔꯨꯕ ꯃꯃꯥ ꯃꯄꯥꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯃꯤꯠꯀꯤ ꯃꯄꯤ ꯇꯥꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯦꯟꯕꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯡ ꯃꯋꯥ ꯃꯄꯨꯔꯣꯏꯕ ꯀꯥꯏꯅꯔꯕ ꯂꯨꯈ꯭ꯔꯥꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯆꯜꯍꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯌꯥꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯇꯥꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯤꯠꯀꯤ ꯄꯤ ꯄꯤꯛꯂꯤꯕ ꯃꯆꯥꯗꯨ ꯀꯔꯝꯍꯥꯏ ꯌꯣꯛꯀꯗꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯔꯁꯦꯟꯇꯦꯖꯁꯦ ꯑꯁꯨꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯇꯤꯛ ꯋꯥꯡꯉꯛꯄꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ state policy semu haibase aigi appeal ni.
Padma Shri Guru Rubent Mangsaba stresses on the need to develop time management skill to be successful in life. He was speaking at the UNESCO School Investor of the School Prefects Council 2022-23 program held at the school multipurpose hall in KANGUJAM 3 today. Stating that there is a major shift in education system worldwide, he encouraged youths to use their time wisely. Guru Ruben Mangsaba also appealed to parents to support the patient of their children and not to pressurize them to pursue otherwise. Taking part in the event, MD of the UNESCO Group and Iramonta said that the program aimed to produce efficient leaders. He assured that UNESCO School will strive to be a par with international education system by introducing new method of teaching and learning experiences. Day 6 Education Fair 2022 started today at City Convention Center in Palace Compound, Imphal. Education Minister Thaunasam Basanta Kumar inaugurated the fair organized by Education Trust Explore Opportunities. Around 33 stalls from Manipur and outside are being put out at the fair.
Organizing this education fair, our endeavor has always been to provide the students community, to interact, an opportunity to interact and create an environment of learning, sharing, achieving and empowering so that they are successful in whichever career they pursue in the future.
Former chairman of Rajashree Begachandra Cultural Foundation Manipur and former MLA Nahakpam Indrajit today flag of cultural troops who are taking part in the 282nd birth anniversary observance of Rajashree Begachandra in Tripura's Agartala on June 21. Rajashree Begachandra Cultural Foundation Manipur and Radha Mandap Yuva Samaj Committee Agartala will jointly observe the birth anniversary of Rajashree Begachandra at Radha Mandap Mandir in Radhanagar, Agartala. Speaking to media, Nahakpam Indrajit said that the foundation has been commemorating the birth anniversary of Rajashree Begachandra at memorial sites of the late king situated in different parts of Manipur. He added that the Manipuri cultural troops of the 150 will showcase Thangta, Nat Sanskritan, Pung Isai Pala, Ras Lila and Gaura Lila.
Hal digi secretary oji bus nisla mi matfu gumba adagi mi hundra gumbana flight laaga adai to na mi sa men khai adagi culture gi oiba culture chanaga da ba nat sangito gumba adi thang ta na singba adagi jagoi sei na singba gauri liran singba mayam amju yauri mayam na ngasi Srirata Krishna gi uning jin jaga magi koya kada mayam chaliba khudimak si ekta kaidana na dektana magi murti ma hangtor kanda amuk halaga koi mayam ji amuk ekta kaidana langna bi damakta si aina mayam punamakta mogola chpakti.
SR Institute of Manipur Studies and Manipur Hindi Parishad Imphal today jointly organized a memorial lecture on concept of morality in Sanamahism in honor of late Professor Dr. Sapam Tomba at Hindi Parishad Old Assembly Road. Resource person recalled the work of Dr. Sapam Tomba at the event. Charitable Trust of the founder president of BJP Manipur Pradesh, late Raghumani Sharma, today carried out tree plantation drive at the dental college premises at RIMS, Imphal. RIMS director Professor Isanta, wife of late Laimayam Raghumani Sharma, cum trust chairperson Laimayam Sorosani, and others took part in the program.
Manipur ki BJP founder 1980 da hodok pirakhiba adugumba miyoido ngasi mahangna leigidrabanina leihauba aina mahaki damuktani haiduna karigumba kharangam nabagi damukta ina wak tawjabani ayana ngasi ngamiba makaidi mahaki matungi damukta yengaga trasa matang disemjagi haidana adu ai tawjaba matamda ai success oijare oibadugi ahan boina phongbagi damukta oina ai hangasi asi dei da director gi through da tawjaraga RIMS da ina.
Boni Alangbam from Manipur has entered his name into the International Book of Records for covering 6,432 kilometers on his 110cc TVS Jupiter scooter in 11 days, passing through 11 states that includes UP, Bihar, West Bengal and Manipur. His journey began on April 30 and concluded on May 11th at India Gate in Delhi. The 31-year-old Manipuri, who currently lives in Delhi, had also entered his name in the India Book of Records and Limca Book of World Records. A coffee workshop was held today at Wakmi Cafe in Changangai Uchikont, Imphal. The workshop aimed to promote coffee consumption. Blue Tokai coffee was also launched on the occasion. Owner of the Walk Me Cafe, Susan Laitongbont, and representatives of Blue Tokai coffee elaborated on differences between instant coffee and ground coffee at the workshop.
So the instant coffee na popular over the grounded coffee beans like coffee hiraga instant coffee na khale the coffee culture se amna name India to yam name but Manipur that pura non existent na Some coffee culture kitang porakning bagi aduda aina sumaina wagmi haubu matamda akoi cafe season na coffee do aina blue to kai season na ning ba aduda aina brands approach tawraga sumaina uzarakani.
Now the sports news. Manipur Hockey is all set to conduct Olympic Day round on June 23. Officials of Manipur Hockey today interacted with media person at Hockey Stadium in Khonman Lampak Sports Complex. Speaking on the occasion, President of Manipur Hockey, KH Loyalakwa, said Manipur has produced many hockey players who represented India in the Olympics, starting from 1984 Los Angeles Olympics. He further added that Manipur Hockey will continue to produce prolific hockey players who will participate in many coming Olympics. He also urged the people of the state to give support to budding hockey players. Olympic Day Round is an international Olympic movement activity promoting mass participation of sports, which is organized by national Olympic committees during June 17 to 24. Lifetime President Olympian KSH Toiba, Secretary L. Basanta, and various other officials of Manipur Hockey were present in the media interaction.
State government hang tokadoriba hockey academy sigi matakta lanai oina academy ma yamna thuna Manipur Hockey amadi yunaku aniji kusam narakanda khongmanda tonganba hockey academy ma hangtokna bugidmakta hoji madigi samgat sagot punama hoji hojare havatare aduga tournament tongan tournament mayam ama state level ge district level ge local level ge tournament mayam ama hongnana bugidmakta madugi sports ge madu calendar masu akhoi athu matamda puthongna bugidmakta khanajaba hojare.
The 24th league match of 6 W Blarhada and W Ramananda Elite Cricket Tournament has been postponed due to bad weather condition. Gem Kaganpalli and WYC Thawal Wangkim were supposed to play today at Luang Popa Cricket Stadium in Luang Sangbam. Grau Khamant Lairak and PTRC Patsoi Path 4 will lock horns on June 90 in the 25th league match of the tournament being organized by Manipur Cricket Association under the sponsorship of W Bhaktiras. 5th Khuraizam Ram Narayan Shastri Memorial State Level Open Chess Tournament will kick off on July 3. The juvenile club Tera Sapam Lerak will organize the tournament sponsored by Khuraizam Ramanarayan Shastri Memorial Trust and the Manipur Chess Association at the club community hall. The tournament will be held in opens, boys, girls and veteran categories. Khuraizam Ramanarayan Shastri Memorial Trust press note informs interested participants to approach Manipur Chess Association and the juvenile club Tera Sapam Lerak for further details. Team Manipur participating in the Hero Junior Under-17 Women's International Football Championship will lift Imphal tomorrow. The championship will be held at the Indira Gandhi Athletic Stadium in Guwahati, Assam under the aegis of All India Football Federation. Uniforms were distributed to participating players and officials at artificial turf ground in Lamlong, Thongkong today. AMFA President M. Ratan Kumar, Vice President H. Megachandra, General Secretary L. Joy Timur, Roy and other distinguished personalities of AMFA took part in the event. Manipur contingent consists of 20 players. T.H. Kunzangambi is the manager, R.K. Janakibala is team coach and T.H. Jitent is official member. Manipur, Andhra Pradesh, Jharkhand and Uttarakhand are in the Group A of the championship. Manipur will play its first league match against Uttarakhand on June 22, second league match against Andhra Pradesh on June 24 and against Jharkhand on June 26. AMFA President M. Ratan Kumar wishes Team Manipur a grand success.
Under 17 World Cup coaching camps da angang 13 tain thoi yawi ada moi nipan amasu ji Italy ga Mexico da smana moi ji World Cup sigi akoi friendly match akoi exposure chu ona satkidore adu hojiki satkriba moi nipan adalai batra matho ji sidi yaur magdi hene am phaba amu hena kano Manipur si mangjin thaba adum ikai kai dana adum championship ase oibung am bayabani adu hoi hojik sattu bisi su adum yamna phai aina khamai thamjaraga mayam su sakkodoriba isa sing haitare masida Manipur gi football ngauju bi mayamna sorda moi gi swana mai papa gi si nibiu.
Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Nathomin Biren says partition of the India and Pakistan could have been avoided had there been a leader like Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Governor Laganeshan says Center is committed to eliminate tuberculosis from India by 2025. Governor instructs relevant officials to identify TB patients in all districts. Agriculture Minister Thongam Biswajit says Manipur has sufficient urea stock and assures less distribution of fertilizers to local farmers. Combined team of CAF, NPD and Manipur police bust LPG black marketing racket at Ningthimcha Karo. Rajya Sabha MP Laisimba Sanazauba says Manipur will never fall apart if the ethnic Meitei community remains strong during tough times. Manipur reports no new case of COVID-19, no fatality or any recovery in past 24 hours. State active COVID cases remains at 2. And India adds 12,847 new COVID-19 cases, above 7,000 recoveries and 14 deaths in past 24 hours. COVID cases rise to 63,063. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Different never blends in. It has its own way. Why?